Good morning. We are back. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, there's a tram, Quincy. We're going to miss that one. Yeah, so we're just walking towards the tram. Yeah, we're in Porto, by the way, if you've not been following my stories on my socials. In obviously Portugal.
Stories,
did you hear him? He said, go on our stories, please. Yes, please follow our Instagram or Facebook if you're not following, at Mum and Son Travels with an S. So yeah, we're going to go get our tickets for the tram. We're going to go into central Porto today. Check it out. I wasn't going to go here actually, but my friend who lives in Portugal said, no, you must go to Porto. It's well worth it. So yeah, that's where we're heading now. They've got a metro system, which is a very long yellow tram. So yeah, this is it here.
let's cross.
No, we're not crossing.
What? I thought...
No, it's this way, darling. Getting really frustrated with this ticket machine. I've asked for it to be in English, so I'm doing by daily ticket. It's the name of the, what is Z2, Z3, Z4? I'm going to go for Z4. So confusing. 2 titles, I guess, is 2 tickets. But again, that should be in English if I pressed English. So I'm going to say it's 2 titles. Please wait. Invoice. So we've bought the ticket. We're hoping that it's the right one. But the way they do it here, they put 2 tickets on 1 ticket, and I don't understand that. It's strange. Anyway. So do you know what? Quincy says a lot of stuff, and I go, yeah. You know what it's like as a parent? You go, yeah.
Look, there's a line
just
here.
Pointed out. What have you pointed out, Quincy?
The line, what shows you the whole centre of Porto.
So he's just highlighted that there's a square that actually shows you the centre of Porto, which I didn't actually notice before. So thanks for that, darling.
Thank you. I think it might be the last thing.
I think it's good to show the highs and the lows of travelling alone with a child. Now, Quincy does get quite hyper, and when we left the train, he basically, I don't know what happened, but he went into overdrive. And I got really frustrated because I was waiting to hear from an estate agent regarding the property. But yeah, I just want you to know that it's not easy. Can you stop doing that extraness, please? Quincy, I've got...
It's this way. I know it's where the pancakes are, guys. It's like a house, Mum. Look inside. It looks like. We have to queue up now. So we've just arrived at our destination. You can see it's the same place again from yesterday.
We came here yesterday and the food was so good that we've come back again. So
pancakes. You got American.
I'm going to get the American pancakes. You're going to get the
banana and strawberry.
Banana and Nutella pancakes. So yeah, it's a really cool place. Very vibrant, and yeah, the menu's fantastic and the price is brilliant. So yeah, happy days.
If you want to see the price, just look at the menu. Come here, it's really good.
What's your name?
My name is Inês, Brazilian.
Oh, Brazilian! Yay! One place I want to go to, Brazil.
The people is very happy. I'm sorry, my English is I don't speak it very well.
I don't speak any languages, nothing. Okay, so this is the size of the coffees that you get in Portugal. This is absolutely tiny, but that's the size you get. It's more like an espresso, right? Has arrived. Quincy's gone for banana and Nutella, and I've gone for an American pancake. I don't know what that is oozing out the side. I really shouldn't be having it, but I thought it'd be less fizzy than this. So we've left. I don't like these glasses because you can see me holding the phone up. It looks stupid.
Why do those people cross when now does not make any room? The metro line.
Well, I've decided to go and investigate the tuk-tuk tour. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed in a large city. Where to start, what to do, trying to make sure I see things that Quincy's going to find interesting. So yeah, we're just walking towards the tuk-tuk now, and hopefully we can see a few places.
On the tuk-tuks.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. I just want to take a minute to look how big my boy's getting. Look at him, turn around. Look how big he's getting. Look at him. Okay, so we've been in the information centre in Porto, the tourism office, for about half an hour, just deciding what to do, whether I do a bus, like a hop on and hop off bus. I'm feeling really overwhelmed in such a large city. I think up until now, the cities we've been to have been quite small and it's been quite manageable, but I feel like I've just been, well, I have picked up and sort of dropped. And I'm like, oh, where do I go? What do I do? What's kiddie friendly? So rather than do the hop on, hop off bus, which, to be honest, the last bus is at 5 o'clock, so it's probably not going to be long enough anyway, and Quincy doesn't want to do it either. So yeah, I've decided to go on the tuk-tuk, which is an hour. It doesn't stop off, but the driver will tell you sort of points of interest. It'll be quite fun as well. I've never been on a tuk-tuk before. Obviously, I've been in the ones in central London. So we're going to go on that and do that in an hour and hopefully get to some more places as well today. And it works out much cheaper than the buses as well. So yeah, that is the plan.
Hi guys, so we've just booked the tickets. You can see the tuk-tuk. Is it called the tuk-tuk?
Tuk-tuk. Have you got a picture of it to show them? Yeah, a lovely blue
And we've
one.
just got our ticket, which Mum might show you in a minute.
Do you want to show them?
Also, I won't lose one.
So that's our, I've never seen one of those before with a little sticker on. With
Is that a sticker?
Yeah, it's a sticker. No, that's our ticket. Don't mess with that because that might have to be scanned or, I don't know, scanned or something.
Oh, it looks like it might be a QR code.
Yeah,
guys.
something like that. So yeah, we're going to get our tuk-tuk, aren't we? Or tuk-tuk.
Yes,
I
and
keep
this
saying
is the
tuk-tuk.
whole map. Hold on, is that
And who are the company?
Yeah, this is the map.
TUK-ING people. I love that. TUK-ING people.
This is the whole map of it.
Yeah, so that's the map. Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the route we're going.
Yeah.
Excellent. There's a lot of construction, isn't there, in central Porto? They're building a new metro line.
Yes.
So everything's
Yes.
a bit up in the air at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to let the tuk take the straight. And yeah.
And the map's on in. Those little...
Porto is one of the biggest cities in Portugal. It is full of culture with a ton of history. As I'd mentioned earlier, Porto is the second biggest city in Portugal after the capital city of Lisbon. There are many Porto versus Lisbon travel blogs, but as I understand it, it's a bit like the comparison between Manchester, say, in northern England versus London in southern England. And the Manchester inhabitants, like the Porto inhabitants, are deemed to be friendlier, apparently. Porto is well known for its gorgeous cathedrals and churches. While Porto has had the influence of several cultures, its Catholic and Gothic roots run the deepest. Some of the most popular cathedrals in Porto are the Porto Cathedral, the Church of St Francis and the Clérigos Church. The Clérigos Church has a 75-metre tall bell tower.
Where's the bridge? The bridge is here.
Porto is the only European city with 6 bridges, and all 6 of them run over the Douro River. They all look gorgeous and show off the excellent architectural prowess of the Portuguese. They connect the city of Porto with the city of Vila Nova de Gaia.
You're in both of those. Get off. It's okay.
So we're just sitting outside, say, Cathedral in Porto. It's really chilled. It's a real nice, calm feel. The name of the city, Porto, comes from the term Portus Cale. Porto was originally named Cale in the Celtic Empire. The port city of Cale, or Portus Cale, was later renamed as just Porto. In fact, Portus Cale later turned into TUK-ING, from which the current name of Portugal was developed. Porto has an Eiffel connection. No, Porto doesn't have its own Eiffel Tower. What it has, as I've mentioned previously, are a few gorgeous bridges. The Dom Louis I bridge on the Douro River was built between 1881 and 1885 by a student named Gustave Eiffel, who, in case you hadn't guessed, was the designer of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. However, the stronger connection is with the Maria Pierre Bridge, which again was designed by Gustave Eiffel. It was built between 1876 and 1877. That's out tuk-tuk behind. She's very kindly let us get out and have a look round Gaia. Oh, it's so beautiful here. It is so beautiful. Right, hold on. Can you see that? This is absolutely... Mind I don't go over. Quincy, sit. No, don't do that. Oh my God. Please don't do that again, Quincy. He also designed, wait for it, New York's famous and iconic Statue of Liberty. And you can definitely see the resemblance in his design style. The sea, or the water, is just so blue and stunning and just picturesque, and oh, I love it. It's like a postcard.
Would you live here?
I would definitely live here. I love it. It's like a postcard, just looking at it. But I haven't seen Lisbon yet, and there's this whole thing about Porto v Lisbon. So we're hoping to get down to Lisbon next week, end of next week.
Porto's better. Yeah.
Well, you haven't been to Lisbon yet?
Why Porto's better?
Yeah, this is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Even every building, it's just like, oh, love it. You know me, I love my buildings. Anyone that's been watching my stories and yeah, videos, I love buildings, and this has got everything here. Beautiful.
Yes.
Porto is very budget friendly for travellers. Most of the cities in Europe are considered to be expensive holiday destinations, but Porto, on the other hand, is very easy on the pocket, and you can get a meal for €5 and a hotel for about €20. So if you are visiting Porto, you can enjoy the culture and the scenic beauty without burning a hole in your pocket.
So cute.
Oh, what's this?
It's just a thing.
Oh, look! Yeah. Port wine, hence the name, comes from this region. This fortified sweet wine is well known all over the world. It is enjoyed mostly during or after dessert because of its sweet taste. But don't let the taste fool you. Porto is a city with a strong identity that stands out with its colourful buildings and its azulejos. These beautiful ceramic tiled-fronted houses I just couldn't get enough of. And apart from how beautiful they look, they are actually to provide protection from humidity. So we've just come off of our tuk-tuk ride, which was lots of fun. I feel like we got to see quite a lot of Porto and Gaia. Gaia's beautiful. I love Gaia. Oops, God, the boob's popping out.
We saw quite a lot.
Yeah, and yeah, we're just going over the bridge now. Oh, sorry, darling. What did you say?
We saw quite a lot.
Yeah, we did see a lot more than we'd see on foot, for sure. But obviously, the tour guide was saying lots of information, fantastic historical information about Porto and Gaia, but it was just overload, you know. But yeah, we're going to walk over the bridge now. Yeah. Say that again, Quincy. So this painting in front, Quincy just pointed out, he did listen, bless him, to the lady what this painting means. That it's a man and he's holding his hand out. And what does it mean, Quincy?
It means welcome to Portugal.
Good boy.
Porto.
Welcome to Porto. Yeah, exactly. And he recognised it. So well done, son. Bless him. That is some drop. The first permanent bridge built in Porto collapsed. The story is pretty gory. When Napoleon tried to invade the city with his forces, the people decided to flee and cross the Ponte das Barcas Bridge. However, under the weight of thousands of Porto residents, the bridge collapsed, plunging hundreds to their death. So this is where we were earlier in the tuk-tuk. We were up here. So it's nice to see it from a different perspective. Quincy's in search of a playground, nothing new there. Any city we're in, got to find a playground. So we go across the bridge back into Gaia. I really like this neighbourhood, and it's literally minutes from Porto, and apparently it's cheaper, rent's cheaper here, properties are cheaper. Yeah, so Quincy's in a little play area. Always find a little play area for him in any city we're in. Gives me time to just recoup, chill out. Obviously it's full on when it's just me and Quincy, you know, it's not all highs, trust me. But yeah, this is when I get time to just like breathe again for a minute until, because he's non-stop, 24/7, non-stop, until the time he wakes up, until the time he's asleep. It's go, 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 go. So yeah, this is the time I can just sit down and relax. As the sun began to set over the beautiful Douro River, I could hear the faint sound of acoustic, beautiful live music. I really wanted to get over there. The mum I was chatting to gave me some history on these cakes called brigadeiro. They were originally made and sold by slaves because of their cheap ingredients, which were chocolate and milk. Their original Brazilian name was negrinho, referring to the term Negro. They were very tasty, and despite their link to slavery, I enjoyed learning about their history. The sun's setting in Gaia, in Porto. There's some live music. I can hear that, one of my favourite songs. And we all are entertainers. That was awful, but yeah, I think you know what song that is. Quincy's in the Christmas bauble. Entertainers. Yeah, for those that know, if you know, you know. Yeah, we're gonna go and watch the sunset. And I just was chatting to a lovely girl called Anna, a single mum like me, and we sort of gave each other a hands up. Oh look, that's cool, yeah. And exchanged numbers, and she was telling me about where she lives is a really up and coming area of Porto, and yeah, just getting some contacts, networking, blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm going to go and watch the sunset. Finally, Quincy had had enough of playing in the playground, so we wandered over to where the music was coming from.
there's a busy crowd, and we've just listened to the drum, so bye.